Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. It is Tuesday, Drew's Day. We're back with Nancy Drew, the silent spy. Sorry. I feel like my cat has decided now is the time that she wants to leave the office. So, but the problem is all the gates are shut and there's a baby, so I'm gonna have to text my husband and see if he can come get the kitty cat. No, maybe she's just chilling. But hello everybody, welcome. It's Tuesday, Drew's Day, and we're gonna be playing the Silent Spy again. We started this game last week, so this will be our second stream of it. We're obviously playing as Nancy Drew, except this time we're in Scotland, and we're investigating a terrorist organization, I think, called Revenant. We were brought to Scotland under false pretenses, apparently. There's some kind of, like, I don't know, good guy government organization. What was their name? Like Cathedral or something like that? I feel like it started with a C, but I can't remember. And then there was, like, a terrorist organization, Revenant. And we're getting some backstory, I guess, about Kate Drew, Nancy's mom, where it seems like she used to be a spy. I don't know why she was a spy in Scotland. Because as far as I know, we've never heard anything about Nancy being Scottish, but I don't know. But yeah, so we've come to Scotland, and things aren't going quite well. I don't know, we're getting, like, weird communications and stuff like that, and they're asking us to, like, do certain tasks, so I'm not really sure what's going on or who to trust. So we've got a couple characters, and I wrote them down. We have Bridget, and she's, like, a crazy stalker woman outside of our hotel. And then we've got Ewan, and he's like a guy who hangs out in the train station. He says he's like a private investigator, but we don't know how true that is. And then we've got Moira, or maybe not Ewan, Alec? I can't remember all their names. I wrote down like a bunch of character names, but now I'm not sure who's who. We've got Moira. Moira is, let's see, she's the lady that our mom used to be a spy with, and I think she was like kidnapped on the last stream. I don't know, but apparently we're at, I believe, a safe house somewhere. So let's get switched over here. And yeah, so we got here to, okay, mom's cathedral. It was cathedral. Okay, all right. I can't check that off yet. So, oh, you know what I don't have up? Let me get that Nancy Drew bingo. I forgot. I completely forgot. Give me just a second, y'all, to grab the bingo before I forget. Okay, there we go. Stream bingo. Let's do it. Bingo, individual events. Nancy Drew, create that game. All right. So now we've got our Nancy Drew game up and running. Okay, so the last thing, so previously we tried to get into this. We solved some kind of like stones around the fireplace puzzle. And then we came up to this. So it's like letters and numbers and maybe a set of, oh, thank you, husband, for doing your daily zoomies. So I guess we'll have some kind of code, maybe 3 letters, 3 numbers, 20 zoomies. That's so many zoomies, my love. And then we were trying to get this TV like work or something, but there's like a lot of numbers. So we have this diary, and at the last page, it says tune into the acts of union, and we don't know what that is. And I feel like I did a lot of clicking on everything. So I'm gonna go see. We also went over here and did a lot of archery, which was very fun. Just trying to make sure there's like nowhere else to go, just those 2 locations. It seems somewhat obvious, but I don't want to have missed something. So I'm gonna go back to the station, I think, and maybe like talk to some people. There he is. There's our guy.
All right.
All
See you
right.
later.
Goodbye.
Hi, media. Thanks for doing your daily zoomies. How are you today? Let's leave this place. I am really liking it so far. So far, so good. I don't know. I don't really know We came back here before, and I have no idea what's going on here. How do I leave? Was the exit this way? This way. No, to exit. Oh my goodness. To exit. There's the exit. Doing okay, not feeling too bad. My cough keeps coming back. Oh, that sucks. I know. I feel like you've had like a rough end of June, beginning of July. I feel like you've just had like a lot going on. But yeah, I'm really liking Spies so far. I think it's interesting. I'm excited to possibly learn more about like Nancy and her mom and stuff. I don't know why I have a bow, but I do. So it's going well. Cookies, making cookies, 10 out of 10. Eating haggis, yes please. Archery games, love it. This girl, crazy. Don't know why there's so many weird characters, but I got the bow. I worked really hard for that last stream. Ready for July to be better? I'm sending you all the good vibes. Wait, was that something? What's this? I already read this. Okay.
I got that book you wanted. Here you go.
Wait, what book I wanted? I wanted a book? I don't think I wanted a book. Did I want a book? This one I liked a lot on the second play. The first play felt so disjointed. It's a little like all over the place. Like I don't really know what's going on. This one had like a weird lead in. Like I don't think the intro to this game was as strong as it could have been. Plus it's like a little bit weird to have a lot of antagonism with like Nancy's like dad and stuff, and like even Ned's being like a little like I don't know. And characters are kind of weird, but they're not unfriendly. So I don't know.
Talk to you later. See you later.
Okay. She didn't say anything terribly creepy this time. Let's read about Scotland. Occupying the northern third of Great Britain, Scotland's wealth of history and scenery offers something for every traveler. Big scenery abounds from the beauty of the valleys in the south to the inspiring highlands of the north. History permeates the weather-worn castles and stunning architecture. Culinary masterpieces highlighting local flavors are served in restaurants across the nation. And everywhere you go, the welcoming and friendly locals will be there to help you on your way. Regions of Scotland. Edinburgh. The capital of Scotland is the most popular city for tourists in the country. Be sure to visit the numerous museums and architectural treasures in Old Town and New Town, where stunning views from Edinburgh Castle and soaking up the history of the National Museum of Scotland are not to be missed. Edinburgh also hosts numerous festivals throughout the year, including the world-famous International Film Festival, International Jazz and Blues Festival, and the Military Tattoo. I have been to Edinburgh, and reading time. You're so right. Call it. Yeah, you might have to remind me. I like almost already forgot that I have Nancy Bingo going on. Let's see. I have been to Edinburgh, and I've been to Edinburgh Castle, and it's really, really pretty. Glasgow. With world-class art galleries, plentiful parks, and chic restaurants and clubs, modern Glasgow offers more than its industrial image of the old. The city's origins trace back to 6th century in St. Mungo, patron saint of the city, whose crypt rests in the lower church of the magnificent Glasgow Castle, or Cathedral. For art lovers, the Baroque Collection and the Kelvingrove Art Gallery and Museum have some of the finest collections in all of Great Britain. Glasgow boasts a teeming nightlife and some of the finest shopping in the nation. You love Edinburgh Castle too. Yeah, unfortunately when I went, I was like in my early teens, so I really don't remember a whole lot of it, but like that's one thing I do remember. That and haggis, and how much I loved haggis. Alright, southern Scotland. Consisting of the borders in Dumfries and Galloway, the rolling hills of the rural south may have more resident sheep than people, but a wealth of historical sites abound in the area. Visit the ruins of Caerlaverock Castle, the ancient abbeys of Dryburgh and Jedburgh, or the planted grounds of the Logan Botanic Garden. Scotland's literary figures are well represented, good lord, I can't read, in the region, with Sir Walter Scott's home at Abbotsford, the star attraction. Okay, next page, please. Oh gosh, there's more. Central Scotland, located between Glasgow and Edinburgh and the Highlands. Central Scotland is largely farmland and forest. The country's first national park, the Trossachs, I have no idea how these words are pronounced, adjoins the legendary Loch Lomond on the western edge. On the eastern shore is St. Andrews, the golf place, Home of golf and site of the famous St. Andrews Links golf course. I have been to St. Andrews. Scotland's history of inventors is represented at Falkirk, where visitors can see the Falkirk Wheel, the world's first rotating boat lift in action. The Highlands. Making up nearly half of the Scottish mainland, the rugged splendor of the Highlands provides some of the most breathtaking views in the country. Visit the Isle of Skye, to which the Bonnie Prince Charlie fled after his defeat at Culloden, or take a picture of the famously photographed Eilean Donan Castle. Good lord, I'm probably butchering this, but that's okay. Because these I don't know these words. The area is also rich in clan history and tradition. That feels weird to say, including the infamous betrayal at Glencoe between the MacDonalds and the Campbells. Orkney and Shetland Islands. Located off the northern end of the nation, the remote location of the Orkney and Shetland Islands make these isles a little visited destination. For tourists who do visit the area, they are treated to some of the best prehistoric monuments in Europe. Skara Brae, the stones of Stennis, and ancient burial tombs can be found on Orkney, while Shetland is home to the Jarlshof prehistoric and Norse settlement. The islands are also home to nature preserves. Stop honking at me! Where millions of seabirds congregate for the breeding season each year. Timeline of events. I wonder if we'll need to know some of this. Macbeth murders Duncan to become king. Edward defeated by William Wallace at the Battle of Stirling Bridge. Robert the Bruce becomes King of Scotland. Battle of Bannockburn for Scottish independence. Stop honking at me! Stop! I'm trying to read a book. I don't know these words. Stop honking at me. Declaration of Arbroath recognizes Scotland's independence from England. Mary, Queen of Scots, forced to abdicate the throne. Acts of Union. What's May? 5/05/1707. Acts of Union unites Scotland and England as Great Britain. March 1744, the world's first golf club, the Honourable Company of Edinburgh Golfers, is formed. And July 1745, Bonnie Prince Charlie returns to Scotland. Alright. 05/1707. How am I doing on train tickets? 6. And where was that place? Uh-oh. Was it Loch Lomond? I sure hope so. Okay, perfect. Okay. Acts of Union. 05/1707. Ah! I don't know why that scared me. What is happening? Okay, I'm gonna call that out, and that was a jump scare because that did get me. I was not. I don't know what I was expecting. I think I was expecting like the TV to turn on, not a cutscene and spy stuff to freaking pop out.
Nancy, come see me. I've put a card in your safe. Your password is your room number times the price of a serving of haggis at the deli outside the hotel.
Haggis at the deli?
Why?
Why not?
Wait, say that again. Nancy, I made it back home through... What? I made it through all right and am back home. Situation here is worse than I had feared. If you're staying, be careful and keep your head down, Moira. I asked, oh, and then, yeah, I asked very nicely, and I have your number now. Nancy gets a call. Yes. Okay. Okay, here's the crappy part. He was like, it's the price of a haggis and something about your room number, and I have no idea what he said. Because all of that happened so fast.
The Jabberwocky. I knew that was important.
What? M. Remember what we used to say, if we ever need to run, beware the Jabberwock, my son. Thinking of that poem today and the colorful language. M. I'm stuck, and you're stuck listening to me think out loud. The name means something. Colony. Colony. I've looked at every colony I could think of. Maybe the name is the joke? Or maybe it's a reference to how colonists come in small numbers with superior technology and authority, and they take over. Or maybe it's like bees. Maybe it's a way to kill the queen and keep the hive, not the literal queen, if there are MI5s on this. Nobody panic. It's a metaphor, or it would be if it made more sense. What I keep coming back to are those events. I knew I was onto something when I started following the story at the Standard. I knew I was really onto something when Cathedral was as interested in as I was, but that was years back. Why haven't I figured it out yet? Are these messages from Nancy's mom, I guess? Because it looks like some of them are addressed to to Moira. I have a fever. I do some of my best and worst thinking with a fever. You know that? This is either the former or the latter. No clue. Why did it stop so suddenly? That's what scares me. Pretend you're a bad guy for a second. You now have this ability to make groups of unrelated strangers react in a somewhat predictable fashion. You spent years perfecting it, and once your proof of concept is completed, you're not just going to walk away from that. Now think about this and think about Colony, the ultimate attempt at a bloodless coup. Remember when we sat in on the epidemiology report? It takes about 20% of the population to become infected at the same time to cripple a city. I need to sleep. I feel like this game is a little bit tough of a concept because unlike something that's very easy, I think, like Ghost of Thornton Hall, where it's like, and by easy, what I mean by that is the concept of what is happening is very easy. There's a girl, she's missing, you need to find her, please. Great. That I understand. And you get some of the backstory, but it's not complicated backstory. I mean, she has a complicated family, but like you piece it together. This is a complex Nancy game. Yes, it's the most complex Nancy game I've played so far. This feels complex where it's like, okay, I've got multiple locations and I've got multiple characters with multiple things. I don't know if I can trust any of them. Everybody has their own thing that's important to them. Why is this girl Bridget even interested in me because I'm American? That's like a flimsy story at best. Like, why is this guy Ewan like agreeing to find my luggage for me? Like, everybody's motivations are so abstract or unknown, and it's so hard to put the backstory together. And it feels intentional in that way. And I understand I'm not supposed to get everything right away, but that does make it difficult. So I feel like this is a big ask on the game developers' part where they're like, hey, we're going to give you little bits of story. I'm hoping this all comes together in the end because I don't understand it. So I think this would be much more fun on a second playthrough when you kind of understand the history of what happened. Because me thinking about this currently, I'm like, what is Colony? Have I heard the word colony before in this game? Hi, White Star Witcher, welcome. We're in Scotland, in Nancy Drew world. How are you? But like, have I heard the word colony? I can't remember if I've heard the word colony. I thought everybody was called Revenant up until now. And what epidemiology report? It was some kind of like biological weapon. And is the fact that she has a fever, was she hit with the biological weapon? And that's what's going on? Why did it stop so suddenly? That's what scares me. Like, I don't understand quite, or why did their activity stop so suddenly? You know what I mean? Like, you spend years perfecting it, then you use it and it's good, and then you just walk away from it, or do you? It is I agree. It's very hard to conceptualize what's going on in the game on the first playthrough. This is my playthrough, and my first playthrough, and I'm a little lost. I don't know what's going on. But I feel like on a second playthrough, once you kind of get the big parts of the story together, then you can go back and revisit it on a second playthrough and be like, oh, okay, now I get it. Now I understand. And I'm not sure, though, if there's a better way to do this. I think that's just how this game was designed. I'm going to try to accept that I don't really know what's going on, although I do like to put things together. It's also, I can't tell, good or bad, that there's no, like, dates on anything. People haven't, like, signed things. It's not like, Dear Diary, love, Kate. You know, it's hard to tell, like, okay, who's writing these documents? How do I put this in order? All the information is there, but the nature of an Nancy game is that the information is presented in a different order, yeah. Yeah, we're in Scotland. Well, at least in Nancy World, we're in Glasgow. So, like, as I'm reading this, I'm like, okay, like, colony, like, I I don't remember Colony being a thing. I thought they were always Revenant. Were they Colony before they were Revenant? Yeah. And then started following the story at the Standard. The Standard is the newspaper. And Kate worked for the newspaper. She's a writer. Like, it's so hard to conceptualize. M. At least this is like M, where it's like, okay, to Moira. Thinking about future uses of Colony. I need to. It's my job, but I hate it. It's too terrible. Give a man a hammer, he'll build a house. Because he can't, okay, give that same hinge a sledgehammer, he'll knock the walls out of that house because he can't help himself. Oh, I'm thinking of the saying, when you have a hammer, everything looks like a nail. I think that's the saying I'm thinking of, because I'm like, oh, that sounds weird. Thinking about... Wah! Ah! Hello! Hi, readers! Hi, Des! We're playing Nancy Drew. Welcome, everybody! For anybody who doesn't know me, my name is Paris. Hi. AKA, I'm Cardboard Spaceship. Ava, you're here! AKA Cardboard Spaceship, but I stream on Tuesday, Thursdays, Sundays. On Tuesdays, I do Nancy Drew. On Thursdays, right now, I'm playing LA Noire. And on Sundays, I play Blueprints right now. Oops, I forgot my raid message. It's okay, no worries. Come in, hang out. We're playing Nancy Drew, the Silent Spy. We're playing as Nancy Drew, trying to solve some backstory about Nancy Drew and Nancy Drew's mom, and maybe she was like a spy or something. We're in Scotland. I don't know what's going on, but it's a lot of fun. So come on in, hang out, everybody. Hi, I'm not with the Rage. Just happen to come in at the same time. Well, welcome, Pious Private Eye. How is it going? Let's see. I'm trying to think, like, I don't think we've got anything else. We do have a Nancy bingo going on. Yeah, you can blend in with us. Nobody will ever know. It's totally fine. But thank you, Des. You were playing something. What were you playing? I know I saw it on the list, and I, like, checked in for a minute, but I've had, like, a super busy afternoon. Eastward. Okay, yes. Let's see. Hydration time. I'm gonna hydrate with Dr. Pepper. Wait, do I have water? Oh, damn it, I have water. Thank you for the hydrate. That's delicious water. It's a good reminder. Really need to drink more water. I did drink water earlier when I went to the gym, though. I had a full... this thing, before it was filled with Dr. Pepper, it was filled with water this morning, so... Lost in Random. That's what I saw that you were playing. Then swapped over to Eastward. You're gonna start Blueprints on Thursday, Des! Oh! Everybody go follow Des. When they play Blueprints, you can get excited about it. I'm gonna be excited about it. But yes, okay. Oh, that's exciting. I'm excited for you. You're gonna love it. It's so fun. Has anybody else, by the way, gotten anything fun on the Steam summer sale? I was, like, looking at some games today. I just thought about, like, buying new games and starting new stuff. And, I got some games. So excited. I just want to finish a game before starting another one. Absolutely. I know, at the same time, I'm kind of like, oh gosh, like, I bought some new games. How long is LA Noire gonna take? At the same time, I have no idea how much I have left of Blueprints. So what did I buy today? Oh, I bought the King's Quest collection, so all the King's Quest games, so really, really old point and click. I also bought Day of the Tentacle Remastered, so another old point and click. I bought Snufkin Melody of Moomin Valley, which looked cute. I bought Haven Park, which I think is one I'll maybe play in my own time. I bought the sequel to Duck Detective, The Ghost of Glamping. I bought Unpacking, and I bought Rise of the Golden Idol, so the Golden Idol sequel. So lots of cool new stuff that's possibly coming up on the list, but yeah, Steam summer sale's going on if anybody wants to get any games on discount-ish kind of thing. On sale. Alright, what else is going on here? Alright, Colony. Let's see. I knew this reminded me of something, the way Revenant acts. Okay, here's the problem. Now we're talking about Revenant, but before we were maybe talking about some organization called Colony? Are these the same? Are they different? Boyfriend's getting the Dragon Age series tomorrow. Mom wants to give him a gift for having me there. Oh, that's so cute, though. Like, thank you for taking care of my child. Here, have some video games. I hear you youngsters love those. That's what I picture all moms sounding like. Or moms or grandmoms. Let's see. Okay, let's try and figure this out. I knew this reminded me of something, the way Revenant acts, the way they play with people. Remember the article I wrote about Edward Bernays, the pioneer of public relations? I know you remember because you begged me to shut up about it, but I was stuck on it. Sigmund Freud's nephew takes everything he learns from his uncle and applies that understanding of human weakness in a very large-scale manner. Bernays knew what drives us, and he taught advertisers how to harness and redirect those drives to the highest bidder. You know that feeling you have when you need something at the store? Yes, I do, every day. Thanks, Amazon, or advertising on Facebook and Instagram. It's amazing how much it's like, here, you need this. And I'm like, I do need that. What did I see recently? It was Arctic's new road trip cooler. And I was like, yes, I could be a person who takes road trips. I could put this in my car. And it's like, Paris, you already have a cooler. You have a large cooler. You don't need... And I'm like, maybe I need a smaller one that fits behind the car seat of my car. Like, lately I've been doing the thing where I put stuff in my Amazon, like, cart, but I click save for later. So it's like, it's still there, but I save it for later. And then, like, if a while goes by, 9 times out of 10, I feel like I take things out of my Amazon cart. But just today, I made, like, a purchase, and it was like, what did I buy? I bought an oil dispenser because we're out of the small bottle of avocado oil that we have. I hate that I made that hand motion. We're out of the bottle of avocado oil, and so I want... that's what we use instead of, like, vegetable oil. We choose to use avocado oil because I like it. And so I needed, like, a dispenser because I have, like, Costco avocado oil, and it's like, okay, I need something to put that in. So I got an oil bottle. I have to get new tire tubes for one of the strollers. One of the strollers that I have for the baby, it's like a running stroller, so it has inflated tires, which is nice because it rolls so easy. But one of the tires is flat, so I got a new set of tire tubes, and then I got large trash bags. Like, I think it's like 50-gallon trash bags because I have like an outdoor trash can that I need trash bags for. And there's a lot of this stuff hanging out in my save for later, but man, anybody who does all this, like, advertising things. Oh, thank you for the reminder. You need tire tubes for your jogging stroller too. Perfect. Get them. Yeah, my in-laws come over every Monday, and they take the baby out for a walk, usually. My mother-in-law's been trying to, like, walk a lot more, and so they like to take our son, and they take him for a walk, which is nice because it's my time to clean the floors every Monday. Because my son, if I try to mop, because we have, like, I don't know if they're wood, but there's some kind of, like, fake wood, whatever, a floor that requires mopping. We have those floors, and if I try and mop while he's here, he'll run and get little footprints all over everywhere that it's wet, so it's so hard to get anything to dry. So every Monday morning, they take him out, and I do all the floors in the house. He also doesn't love the vacuum because it's so loud, I think, and so I do all that stuff while he's out, but... yes, jogging strollers for the win. I also now use the jogging stroller usually when I take the baby and when we walk to our gym. But yeah, get some tire tubes for your jogging stroller. Put it in your cart. Order them now. Now that I went on a small rant about how advertising is crazy. You know that feeling you have when you need something at the store but can't figure out why? Yes, that's him. What if someone wanted to harness that same power but on a larger scale? Okay, how large scale? How large? The world? What if someone wanted to redraw the map of the world without wars? By just convincing us we need to, whatever it is need to do. whatever it is we're told. I know I sound crazy. I used to think Revenant was crazy, but what if I'm right? What if they really are experimenting? A way to wage war without war would be noble if it weren't so scary at the same time. Yeah, that would be terrifying if it's just like, let's redraw all of our maps, and nobody's gonna fight about it? That would be insane to do. Let's see. But I thought it was a bioterrorism weapon. In my mind, the weapon that I thought they were working on was something that made people sick. Because it's like, remember when we sat in on the epidemiology report? It takes about 20% of a population to become infected at the same time to cripple a city. So, but is it not, or is it something that makes you, because you're ill or something, makes you more suggestible to stuff? I don't know. I don't know what's going on in this game. I'm running now. Put the scientist and family on a plane. Play the pipes. Ooh, this is important. This is important. Whatever this is important. Get my camera out. I'm running now. Put the scientist and family on a plane. Play the pipes. Read the letters as they appear from left to right. It's done. I stopped it. Until R, Revenant I'm guessing, pulls out of the city, I'm in huge danger. You are too. If they find me, you have to burn everything. Not even the agency can be trusted. Take it all offline. You'll be caught and they'll burn you, but you know you owe me this. Whoa, that's a big ask. If I'm not around to drive all the nails into Colony's coffin, so BRB, don't get murdered. Okay. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. That's what it's like, right? Like, yeah, I gotta run. I'm in huge danger. I gotta go. Try not to die. Appreciate it, Kay, thanks. If I'm not around to drive all the nails into Colony's coffin, you have to. At cafe you hate, leaving through the kitchen. Live or die, this is goodbye. So is Revenant a smaller part of Colony? A bigger organization? Okay, that's obviously files. What is happening here? Is somebody's poking at something? What is this icon? No active connection? Is it like poke 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 on like an antenna or something? What am I looking at? Ooh, okay, password. I don't know that I have. Enhance and bugs with radars and cathedral. This is weird. Oh, give me that coin. Oh. Okay. So I can't look at what's over. I'm very carefully mousing over everything. Okay, so there's that. I can't do anything here. Okay. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss something obvious, as I tend to do. There's also this stuff. Okay. This stuff over here. But it looks like nothing's happening there. I can't click on that. Just this. And it's only this. Okay. Right, and this is still this. I wonder if I could put another code into the TV at some point. Alright, and then I still have that. Okay. Okay, so get a color copy of Mom's Jabberwocky and break her code. Check in with Ewan in person. Yeah, oh, right. Ewan asked me to do something, and I forgot already again a second time what it was. He was like, oh, something's in, like, your safe. It's the room code times the something.
See you around.
No. No. All right. No?
I'll let you go.
See you around.
Still have to do that. Can't check that off yet.
Sure. Bearsden? Is that where Moira was? okay.
Hello.
Hi. Tell me a lot of things, please.
What is cathedral?
MI5 takes care of the Empire. Cathedral takes care of Glasgow.
Okay. Thank you. So it's like a specific spy organization or intelligence agency only for Glasgow. Got it?
What's the story with the cabin you sent me to?
The cabin is one of many. Cathedral had it fitted with tech for Kate and me once Colony started to heat up. No one but Kate and I knew of the location. Do not give that information out to anyone.
Yeah, okay. Tell me more about the colony. Oh, right. It was specifically the colony operation that was being done by Revenant, I think. Let's find out more.
How was my mom involved with the colony operation?
Your mum stopped it.
How?
Not much is known, really. The operation needed 3 things. Someone to develop the biological agent,
Okay.
someone to make it in quantity,
Okay.
and someone to distribute it in a way that would affect the entire city.
Sure.
Your mum broke that chain. I don't know how.
Okay. Yeah, let's...
How did you and my mom know each other?
We were both in the same J school program.
Was it journalism?
She was a better journalist than I was, and I hated her for it. In
At
fact, I made plainly clear.
least she's honest.
After graduation, I was happy I'd never have to see that smug face of hers ever again. Until, of course, in true Kate style, she called out of the blue to say she'd set me up with a job at the paper she'd been working at. I
That
don't
was
know
the
if she
standard?
mistook my hatred for healthy competition, or what it was all about. Your mother had this infuriating
Aw.
habit of expecting the best out of people. She confused me into being nice to her. I dare say I miss her almost as much as you must.
That's big. Okay. Oh yeah, that's true. We have clicked a couple things. Can't check that off yet. Yes. Let's see. Okay. I guess this one? But how would she know?
Why was I brought to Glasgow?
They think you might be the key to the secrets Kate left behind.
I'm not.
You could be. Kate would never give you information that would put you in danger, but the more you love someone, the more you show your secrets, whether you mean to or not. That's why the family of a spy is never safe, as your father was fond of pointing out.
But the thing is, we were brought here under the pretense that it was Cathedral contacting us. But then I thought it was implicated that, or implied that it wasn't actually Cathedral calling us, it was Revenant or something calling us. So, who is the silent spy? What? Yeah, this is the thing.
Who is
What does
the
that
silent
mean?
spy?
What?
The message I got
What?
mentioned
Did we get a
silent
message about a
spy.
silent spy?
Ah, it's gallows humor. It's a take on an old book.
Meaning...
The
Oh.
only silent spy is a dead spy.
Did we get a message about that? Okay.
Why are people after you right now?
The colony operation is restarted and they're looking to pick up where they left off. Nancy. Your mother's death
Yeah, I
wasn't
got
an
that
accident.
part.
I know, that's what the message that led me here said.
I know it wasn't an accident.
Okay.
Your father knows it wasn't an accident. The only other people who know are the
Revenant.
people who killed her. That's who sent you the message.
Yeah, we got that part already, I think. Okay. What's the story with your record player? Oh yeah, why does it play Nancy songs?
What's the story with your record player?
Go on, take a look. I'm a novice turntablist.
Oh!
You, DJ?
Once in a while. Mainly just party nights at the pub down the way. But I've been branching out into deep house lately.
It's true, we do have
Really?
tragic backstory.
Oh, that's surprising.
I know you think you're going to stay the same age forever, but you won't. There, is this better? Oh, that belongs to the sweet young man who brings
you,
my
DJ?
meals. He's such a dear, even helping me dig my own grave in the back garden.
All right, I get it.
What?
Seat, dearie, I'll tell you about how
What a
things
morbid
used
thing!
to
You helped me
cost
dig my
less.
own grave in the
And
back
then I'll
garden.
say something racist, and you won't even know
What?
what to do about it because I'm old, and it just seems like a lost cause.
Wait, what
at
is
this
happening
point.
right now?
Enough. I'm sorry. It's a
Oh, she was just
completely
like
expected hobby.
hyperbolically. Okay. I was like, wait, I looked at chat, I got confused for a minute, and then I'm like, why is she all crazy? Let's see, do you have anything to help me? Okay, guess.
Do you have anything that will help me understand what my mom was doing here and why she was involved in tracking such a dangerous group?
At first it was a police matter, but your mother was studying them for Cathedral. She had a crazy theory.
Which was...
Here.
Oh, here, have this.
I don't really understand what this all means.
Someone was using Glasgow as their laboratory. Each experiment was getting bigger, scarier. When we were done with our research, we were staring Revenant dead in the eye. We didn't know it until we were dragged into the central office for an emergency briefing, of course. That was fun. But we did know we were looking at something terrifying.
Okay, so is the implication... So I don't know why... Why was Kate in Scotland? Like, that's the part that I'm not quite understanding. So, okay, here's more of what I'm piecing together. Kate and Moira were journalists. Because they were journalists, they probably did some investigative digging into stories. Then, maybe through their investigation, stumbled upon Revenant or stumbled upon the colony operation. And then, because they stumbled on that, maybe Cathedral took notice and were like, okay, now that you found all this information, hey, we're going to maybe recruit you for our organization because we see that you've noticed. Thanks for your investigation. We need your help with this. I'm guessing maybe that's how it went. And yeah, what happened while you were gone? Right? This immediately makes me suspicious. So you were dragged off by people and then suddenly let go, and now you're just hanging out at your house without any concern that they're going to come back for you again? Like, has Moira been living here safely the entire time because she is now a member of Revenant and doesn't really fear them? But I don't know.
What happened when you were gone?
I don't want to talk about it.
Why not?
Maybe it's personal. Did you ever stop to think about that?
Alright.
My mom had a song she always played. Do you know anything about it?
Back with a
that
roast beef
song?
sandwich. How the heck
It
did
may
she get
just be
back? Yeah, good
sentimental,
question. She
but
won't
I don't
tell
know.
us.
Doubt it.
She won't tell us. Wait, what?
I'll let you go.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, I have no idea. I like that the, like, light on the pictures and stuff suddenly changes. Okay. Goodness, I hope that whatever she said about music wasn't terribly important. Okay. Why can I look at these? I don't know yet. Also, check out this cool bow I got. It's a lot of fun. Okay. Okay. Alright. That's... Okay, that's there. What's this one? Those are some bangers. Mass Effect music. These are all bangers. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm enjoying it. Okay. That's the 3 discs that are out. Oh, is there money? 164, right, okay. I just don't want to be missing anything. Hey, Hannah. Hannah. Hang on just a second, everybody. I will be right back. Hang on a hot second. Sorry, I've got, like, my cat. Let's see. I gotta text my husband real quick. Are we gonna get left spinning around? No, please, God. So, okay, my older cat has really been enjoying staying in the office, but now she's kind of trapped in here, and all the gates in between here and the bedroom are shut, and the bedroom is, like, where the food and water and litter boxes are, and now she's, like, scratching at the carpet, and I'm like, please don't pure poop on the carpet. Come here. Okay. Yes, Hannah. Hannah, the black and white one. Whew, okay, sorry about that. I was like, wait, I need to get her out of this room before she poops or pees in here. Like, please don't. But she's been in here, like, the problem is she's, like, in here all the time. She really likes the office. I wonder if I should put, like, food and water in a litter box in here, but I don't really want to, but that's probably what I should do. Whew, okay. Sorry about that. I just want to make sure we didn't have a catastrophe. Padam-cha. But she's like an old lady. She's 14 now, I think. 15 now. As long as she lets you know when she wants out, not really. She's not like a stand at the door and meow kind of cat. She's like a, I'll just poop on the carpet and you'll figure it out kind of cat. So, but she was like scratching at the thing, like, you know how they scratch when they're gonna cover up, like, poop and stuff? She was scratching like that, so I ran over to make sure she hadn't peed, and the carpet wasn't wet, and then I was like, husband, please come get her, because I think she needs to go to the bathroom. That was the only way. Yeah, she doesn't really give you many clues, but it's not normally an issue, because normally she's in a place where she can access the litter box. It's just, yeah. Alright. Wait, okay.
Still have to do
Here's
that.
the thing. Yeah, I thought she was gonna have the copy of the Jabberwocky.
Talk to you later.
But apparently
Bye.
not. Okay, bye.
Nancy.
Oh, wait. Oh, she gave me a book. She gave me a book.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Okay. Okay. Alright. Ah! Get me out of here. Okay. Oh, yeah. My husband just texted me. He said, yes, she's in the litter box now. I was like, okay. I don't think she needs to go. This isn't much, but it's what I have. Kate was working on these patterns when she was at Cathedral. This is what led us to find Revenant and eventually led her to find the colony operation. Kate did her best work at the cabin, consider it a safe place. It's where we would monitor our leads from whenever we planted bugs or ran surveillance. Oh, that's what the bug is. It's a bug. I imagine you'll still find some useful tools there. Oh, little baby, yeah. That was a close one. She's a sweetheart. Like, I don't think she means I don't think she means to poop on the floor, but like sometimes she'll get a little picky about the litter box and stuff like that. So I try and keep an eye on her. She's a sweetheart, though. I've had her 11 years now because I got her when she was 4, and that was 2014. So she's a sweetie. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Okay, J. There's no I. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is the fireplace puzzle. Okay, these are the letters, these are the numbers, A through J, 1 through 9. No letter or number appears more than once. C is below A and above H. Okay, we'll read those later. And then times 8, times 3, times 6, times 4, times 7. I don't know what that means. I'm stuck. The name means something. Colony. Why haven't I figured it out yet? What I keep coming back to are those events. Okay, recap. Read this again and come up with something brilliant. My cats are evil. Lumen will poop on the mat outside the litter box if it's too dirty, and Stinky Cat will pee outside his box when he is inconvenienced. Yeah, usually our cats are pretty good. It takes something pretty big, or their litter boxes have to be like really messy for them to not go in the litter box. The biggest issue that we have is, especially with Hannah, because she's a long-haired cat, she does have hairballs sometimes, which I just need to be more on top of brushing her, so I feel like really that's probably on me. I tried to get her to use the hairball treats or whatever, and it just like doesn't work. But brushing her seems to work out well. Tara is fine. She has long hair and gets stinky booty. Dude, my other cat has stinky booty because I think she's too fat to clean herself, and I don't know what to do because I don't want to wash her stinky booty all the time. It's hard. Cats are weird, man. When they pass... Yep, I don't think I'll have any more for a while. Besides, we have a turtle now, too. Okay, football season was over, but busloads of hooligans would still assemble, as if they just poured out of the most infuriating match the world had ever seen. It's happened again and again over the course of a few weeks all over the country, then nothing. I know it's crazy, but it's like they were taking orders from a highly skilled outside group, from Revenant. But why? What's to gain? Is this practice? That's weird. So again, that comes back to our bioterrorism agent. Is it something that makes you more suggestible? Like, is it something where it's like, yeah, we have Mr. Turtle, we have Franklin. Although it's really weird because Franklin will, like, bury himself under the ground, and then I don't see him for, like, a couple days. And I'm like, I don't know, are you still in there? So today I just, like, ran my fingers through the dirt and I found him. I'm like, are you alive? Have you eaten anything? Are you getting in the water? Like, oh, what are you doing here, buddy? I don't know. Because I don't know anything about taking care of turtles, but I'm trying my best. Okay, so here's my thing. Bioterrorism agent versus thing, instead of making you sick, just makes you more susceptible, or like... Did anybody see the movie The Kingsman? Or is it just Kingsman? I can't remember. But that movie also has, like, a thing about... And that one, it's like a device instead of, like, a bioterrorism agent, but it makes you, like, irrationally angry. And so I kind of wonder if this is something... Yeah, this does, in fact, give Major Kingsman vibes, right? Where it's like... Because in Kingsman, it's like a device that they implant that makes you, like, irrationally angry. And so that's what this seems like, where it's like... Oh, did they test this out on, like, busloads of people, and it seemed like they just come out of the most infuriating match because they're, like, super angry? Yeah, the second movie is a bioagent in drugs. Yeah, I've forgotten all about that. The Golden Circle. I haven't watched that one nearly as much as I've watched the first Kingsman, because I really like it. Okay, 1 year later, the standing crowds. Noon on a Tuesday in dozens of cities across the country, standing large groups in city centers. An hour later, they leave. Not one person involved agrees to be interviewed. First one is great. Second one's okay, but meh by comparison. Yeah. Except for when that one guy sings, that song. Merlin. When he, like, sings at the end. And that's always, like, a little bit sad. It was a good movie. The first one's better. The first one's way better. I haven't also seen the most recent Kingsman movie. But I like the first one a lot. Alright, let's see. No one agrees to be interviewed, at least at first. I tracked down one man. He agreed to speak, seemed so scared. He didn't know why. Didn't know why he was afraid. Didn't know why he was there that day. As he recalled, he just went. I've read about psych cases like his before. It was like someone had found a way to drop a series of breadcrumbs that he'd follow. Someone found a way to make him do what they wanted and make it feel like it was his own idea. Are they inceptioning people? But they're inceptioning people on, like, a mass scale. Where you think the idea is your idea. Or, yeah. I think those things we spotted, those were the experimental trials. Okay, so at first it was just, like, busloads of people. Like, here and there, like a bus of people. Then it became large groups in city centers. Okay, so, were those, Des does their daily zoomies! Enjoy your zooms, Des. Zooming around. So are they putting this into practice and we're missing it? Or is this a tool that someone is waiting to use? And make special note, this isn't mind control. There's no magic beam. It's priming. Giving people the information and stimulus it takes to reach a predictable, consistent outcome. Thank you for the... Hydrate. So that's a good idea to hydrate. Thank you, Ezra. Everybody feel free to hydrate with me if you feel like it. I won't force anybody. If you want to drink Dr. Pepper, that sounds like an even better idea, honestly. Oh no! I'm out of water. Uh-oh. Dr. Pepper time. Delicious taste of Diet Dr. Pepper. So spicy, so good. About to watch Inception the other day and decided against it. Too much messing with my brain. We really do need a Dr. Pepper command. Dr. Pepper. And the funny part is I almost always seem to have a Dr. Pepper with me during stream. Like, almost always. But yeah, Dr. Pepper. He does for the Dr. Pepper. I also thought I really want to do like a Dr. Pepper emote for my channel. I really got to put that together. It is a phenomenal movie. I think the problem is it takes a lot of your brain. Like, you really have to be paying attention. It is not a movie you can casually watch, which is what makes it really difficult, especially when you're the parent of, like, children, especially, like, a toddler. Like, it's so hard to watch movies and stuff like that nowadays. Especially since, like, my husband and I, we took down our TV in the living room because I felt like I was relying on it a lot as, like, a crutch when it's like, oh, I just need a few minutes. It's like, did I ever show you the funny Dr. Pepper magnet I got for silver? Oh, post it in the Discord, because I want to see it. Dr. Pepper. I love Dr. Pepper. I absolutely want to see it, though. I was recently looking also at the Dr. Pepper Museum and their story. The emote of just you chugging a huge vat of Dr. Pepper. Oh, speaking of spicy, you ate the 2-time spicy bulldog ramen at work today, and it even made my eyes water. Now my gut is not happy. Oh no! It's so spicy. It's 2 times. It's too spicy. Well, hey, you tried it, and maybe it's not the one that we buy all the time, but if you're looking for something spicy, then, you know, hey, it's out there. Just the carbonara one is, like, spicy enough for me. But yeah, Dr. Pepper. But yeah, Inception's not a movie that you can casually watch. It's the other movie that I like that kind of feels similar to that is Tenet. I really like Tenet, and I want to watch that again. But again, that's another one where it's like you need to sit down and watch this and be paying attention the whole way through to understand it. Otherwise, you won't get it, and it's not as good. Irish heritage and spice, they do not mix. Highest I can go is buffalo. What's up with buffalo sauce? Does it have vinegar in it? There's something about buffalo sauce that I hate. And I feel like it's the use of vinegar. There's something about me and buffalo sauce that do not mix. I like semi-spicy stuff. I think because I live in an area that I like that a lot of the food is spicy or has the potential to be spicy, I try and like up my spice tolerance a little bit. I've been getting better. But yeah, I'm from the East Coast. It's a large vinegar element. Okay, that's why I hate it. I, for the life of me, cannot stand vinegar. I don't know what it is. I wish I enjoyed it because especially even like a balsamic vinaigrette or something, some kind of like raspberry vinaigrette salad dressing, I cannot eat. There's something about vinegar that just to me is like, it's here, it's in my nose, it's everything that I taste, and I can't taste anything else but that. I've been like really working on my tolerance for pickles. I thought maybe when I got pregnant I'd like magically like pickles. Didn't happen, but now I'm kind of getting used to them a little bit, where I'm like able to put them on like a sandwich or something. Posted, ooh sweet. Gonna get Chinese to my boyfriend. Very careful to check what has spice and what doesn't. He and I both can't do spice. Yeah. I'm Irish. I have purposely forced a high spice tolerance on myself. That's what you kind of have to do. I feel like it's like a skill. It's like a skill, or I guess like a tolerance that you can build up. But yeah, let's see. Des, that's the cutest. That is the cutest. Wait, did you say this was a magnet? Oh, look at the Dr. Pepper kitty cat. Oh, I love it. That's so cute. I love vinegar. I'll drink glass half vinegar, half no, thank you. I can't do it, man. I don't know what it is. It just, to me, it just overpowers everything, and I'm just like, a big NO. He's so funny. You know, he's such a good little kitty cat in the Dr. Pepper can. Sister-in-law literally doesn't feel it. She gets the highest level of spice at our favorite Thai place. Her nose doesn't even run a little. That's how it feels living with my husband. Like, he has a very high spice tolerance, maybe because he grew up in an area with spicy foods. But I didn't grow up that way. You know, I'm from one of those, like, ketchup is spicy kind of families and areas. So I don't get very spicy. So for me, it's been like a battle, but I think it's really good. But I also think there's like an upper limit on like, okay, this is a Carolina Reaper. It doesn't taste good. You're just in it for the heat, I guess. But to me, I like spicy stuff that also gives a flavor. So we have like green chili here, and it just gives it such a good like oomph when it has like a healthy kick, but not overwhelmingly like, oh, this is so spicy, then you can't enjoy the rest of the food. So you are not good with spicy foods. It's tough. It's really, really tough. If you're not like, I don't know, if you don't eat spicy foods a lot or don't have some kind of inherent tolerance to it, it's hard. They're just not, it makes food not enjoyable, and food's supposed to be enjoyable. I said that, but I don't know if that's entirely true. Food's probably supposed to just give you energy, but it can be enjoyable. You never get a high spice tolerance. What you get is torturing your pain receptors so much that your brain literally cuts off the inflow of signal from them. Yeah, that's probably what it actually is that I'm doing. Irish descendants do not have resistance to spice because our oral cavity does not develop the receptors to block those signals. Interesting. Interesting. How about that? I know I have, like, some Irish ancestor people, but I don't know how much of that is. I don't know. I can build up a little tolerance to it, and I think I have, but... Alright, let's see. Where were we in this crazy book? I mean, before I got off talking about spicy foods. Who's that? Is that a baby? Oh my goodness, it is 7 o'clock. Hang on, y'all. Real quick. Hang on, buddy. Let me turn off my camera. Hello, come here. Hi. Are you about to go to bed? You don't even have your jammies on yet, do you? Can you say hi? Hi. Yeah. Do you see the screens? We're reading. Do you want me to read you the book? Hi, sleepy baby. Des says, hi, sleepy baby. No, those are mommy's crackers. And pen, and spoon, and bowl, and all the stuff that's on mommy's desk. Yeah. You see the crackers? Okay. Would you like, has he brushed his teeth yet, or? Okay. You want one cracker before bed? Let me give you one cracker. Hang on. Hang on. There you go. You cutie baby. Are you ready to go back to Dad? Can I have a hug? Come here. Big hug. Big kiss. You ready for bed? Love you. Can you say bye-bye? Bye. 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 Kids are like, if it's yours, it's mine. Oh, 100%. 100%, especially with him. Like, I'll make me, like, myself and him the same lunch. Like, today, it was another one of those, like, I did the chicken salad sandwiches, all grilled and stuff. And it's like, I made myself a sandwich, like 2 slices of bread. And with him, I took a slice of bread, cut it in half, and made him a half-size sandwich. he ate one of my halves, and I ate the half that was on his plate, but he just wanted the one that was on my plate. And like, you know what, buddy? If he gets eaten at lunch, sure, you can have the one that happens to be on my plate, even though they're exactly the same. He's like, no, I want yours. So he's off to bed. I didn't even realize it was past 7 o'clock yet. All right, let's see. Okay, so this isn't mind control, no magic beam, it's priming. So giving people the information and stimulus it takes to reach a predictable, consistent outcome. If this sounds far-fetched, think advertising. Think of the items in your house right now that you absolutely had to have at the time and now couldn't care less about. Okay, Nancy Drew or Kate Drew, no need to call me out in my own household surrounded by items that I don't 100% need. While also having a box on the other side of the room that's to be donated to local thrift stores. Because I don't need stuff anymore. Don't they call me out like that? It's priming in a nutshell. You're presented with an expectation, and you fulfill that expectation often without knowing why. Dang, they're really getting me here. What we're looking at here is the evil twin of public relations. When danger appears, the human inclination is to seek out authority. That is what will be primed more or less with Colony. The formula, which will be some variant of the diseases I've sent in the encrypted file for obvious reasons, will sicken enough of the population to cause a societal collapse. If they are working the way I think, their actions in the days after the attack will be a red flag to watch out for. Okay, so this is what's getting me, is like trying to put this together. So this disease is what's priming people? Or the disease is to sicken enough of the population that society collapses, and we have these people who have been primed when that happens to do something. You know, like I can't tell if it's like the same thing or two parallel ideas here. A little unsure, but we'll find out, I'm sure. But it could be either, I guess. Not that, I don't know if it really matters. Okay, the actions in the days after the attack will be a red flag to watch out for. Revenant has discovered how to take advantage of expected behavior and twist it into a mold of their making. What follows will amount to a coup d'etat. Picture this perfect storm scenario. The attack hits, the city is sickened. Emergency crews come in. They ride in like saviors to put us back on our feet. We're grateful. Wow, this is feeling... When did this come out? We don't notice that during that period of chaos, all positions of authority in the city have been filled by the emergency authorities. The structure of the city now belongs to Revenant. Suddenly, we're those people standing in the city center, knowing that the ground has shifted below our feet, but not knowing why. Colony is about theater, and it's about putting an ace in the hole. So I guess that's kind of what I'm thinking, though. Well, hang on. When did The Silent Spy come out? ...2013. Wow. It's 12 years old? That's crazy. It's interesting, though, because you're like... The city is sick and emergency crews come in, they ride in like saviors to put us back on our feet. And there's a lot of that feels like it could have happened during COVID. You know what I mean? Like a large portion of the population gets sick and then you're like, oh, these people are coming to help. And then now you're wondering like, I don't know, has something like this happened? Okay. Let's say the plan works. Stage 1 at least. City gets sick. City gets better. Revenant now leads the police, civil infrastructure, and has footholds in all levels of government and intelligence. That's why they're so fussy about the formula. This isn't just an attack, it's psychological warfare. And here's my question is... Because it feels like there's a big difference between we made a bunch of people very angry and we made a bunch of people go to the center of the city, but they don't know why, versus we made people sick. Like, so sick that it incapacitated them. And there's something about the difference between that. The question is, like, are the people that Revenant is now leading the police force, civil infrastructure, all these people, all these authority figures that they're putting in place, are those the controlled people? I don't know. Spoke to Dr. Wells at Cathedral about the formula. She told me that even the tamest virus still poses a major threat to the sick, the young, and the old. Don't forget that when we hear phrases like non-lethal, it's a statistical expression. Moira, I don't know if I'm right or wrong here. I need your help. Whoever's behind this attack is only after keeping the productive members of the city alive. Tell me that doesn't give you chills. But why Glasgow? I've got work at the cabin. Find me there if you need me. Ugh. Okay, but, that's great. Okay. Let's go to... I hate that I have to go... Why am I getting a random train? Oh.
Are you really going to go?
Have a seat.
No, Dad told me you're leaving.
Ooh.
Why?
Confront her.
Nancy, it's not like that.
Are you coming back?
I know, you heard some stuff between me and your dad, but you've got the wrong idea, kiddo.
Then what's the right idea?
You'll understand when you're older.
Why is that always all you say?
Trust me, if I could tell you everything, I would. But for now, I just can't. Now, come and sit. Let's practice.
I'm sorry. I just can't.
Ooh. That's tough. That's tough, man.
Alright.
Alright.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh, wait. Journal. I bet it's in the journal. I bet it's in the journal. Yeah. Oh, my contact from... Okay, so... Is this guy Alec? Did I get Ewan and Alec mixed up? Ewan is my cathedral guy? And Alec is the investigator guy? AKA Dez's man? Here. Okay. I might have had that wrong then earlier. Okay. Holy cow. My mans! Alright. Okay. So I'm like scrolling way back in our observations here. Dad seems pretty upset about this trip. Yep. Yes, that's been an ongoing thing. Moira was escorted away by someone I didn't see. She wanted me to head to a safe house until things cool down. And then she magically somehow got back to her house. Following this case is bringing back a lot of memories. I wonder if there's a reason I'm remembering these things now. We'll see. Cabin is more than meets the eye. Yes, we found that out now. Ned is home in River Heights. He might be able to help me with my investigation. We should probably call him at some point. Found an archery range. Maybe something good will happen if I get the high score. We have a bow. It's been a hard trip, but I'm having fun. I made cookies, did some archery, saw some bagpipes. That's a weird but kind of cute thing to put in your investigations. I bet the computer I found in the cabin has some programs that could come in handy as I continue the investigation. Yes, absolutely. My contact from Cathedral's left a key card and asked me to come check in with him. The code to the safe is my room number times the price of a serving of haggis at the deli outside the hotel. Okay, we need to go do that. The cabin computer has some of Mom's notes about Colony. Not all of it makes sense. Maybe things will clarify as time goes on. Again, that's one of the aspects that's very confusing, but also is intentional, I think, in its design in this game. Found my mom's emails to Moira about her theories on the Colony operation. Don't think she ever solved the Revenant mystery, but looks like she was getting close. Yeah, it seems like she managed, I guess, to stop Colony, but not really get stuff in... like, in the Revenant organization. Like, she didn't take them down. She just stopped their one operation. Much as I love reading Mom's emails, I guess it's selfish, but I wish she had been writing about me or Dad. Oh, that's sad. Mom's email mentioned the Jabberwocky. Sure sounds like she hid a code in her copy of the poem. I need to get my hands on her full-color original version. That's the part that I thought, like, Moira would give us in our book of stuff. Let's go find out how much haggis is. Haggis. €5. So how much money do we have? We have 229. Okay, we have so much monies. Yeah, go to wherever we're going. Case file, tartans. Do I have a... Have a B-doop.
I guess I only have access to my floor and the main floor.
Okay. Okay, I was like, girl, I don't know where we're at. 7? 727 times 5. Okay, I love that we just, like, leave that in there.
My luggage. Alec must have had it delivered.
Oh, it's a Nancy suitcase. I don't think I put Nancy's suitcase on the bingo.
Wait a second. Mom's stuff is missing.
Did Alec take it? Interesting. More than likely a modern lineage. Interesting, you didn't have the receptors. They were not needed. Huh. That's pretty cool. Interesting, White Star Witcher. Okay, so what you're telling me is there's nothing interesting in here except for the coin that I got. Great. Love that for me.
What did Ewan say was the code to get in here again?
Don't worry, Nancy. I've got it. 3635. Okay. Easy. Easy. Glaucus Lodge elevator start. Krollmeister! There's our Krollmeister. Alright, Glaucus Lodge elevator service. Okay. Let's see. There's nothing else going on out here. Why do I need to look over? Ah! Nancy. Nancy, get away from there. Nancy's like, what's out the window? And like a revenant person just shoves her from behind. The cathedral key card. What do I do with the cathedral key card?
I need to use the keycard Ewan gave me to activate this panel. That's new.
Oh.
It must be part of Cathedral security.
Oh, this is like Cathedral's secret hotel. Penthouse. This is cool. My bingo card is somehow worse than last time. I feel like we haven't, like, I haven't called a whole lot of stuff, I guess. Let's see. I feel like
Ah,
we...
Nancy, what's up?
Whoa!
Pretty impressive, huh?
Are you my Cathedral contact?
My code name is Ewan. And before
My
you
code
ask,
name is
no,
Ewan?
I did not choose it. Would have chosen something better. Shadow, Blizzard, or some better word that doesn't also sound like a name you'd give a horse.
Wow, he has an accent. And real quick...
It's locked.
Just call that real quick. It's locked. Half the stuff you did call isn't on my card. Oh no. My star equals nerd alert. Sorry. It happens. Okay. Okay. Let's start. The problem is, I feel like they put newer questions up at the beginning when it's like, wait, I want the older questions.
What is your role with Cathedral?
I'm the watcher in the wires. I protect the status quo. And, for the time being, you.
I can't tell if his shirt is like a vibe or not. It's something. I'm not sure what, but it's something. You need 2 more for a bingo. Oh, how's my bingo card? I didn't join the game. Ooh, yeah, mine's not looking so hot either. Okay. Always come up with some wild fact I would never have thought of, and I always eat it up like, oh. It's true. It's really interesting. I feel like I always learn something when White Star's here.
Who is Revenant?
We do not know exactly. That's just what we're calling him.
I'm seeing a pattern.
I don't know.
That pattern is called chaos.
Ah.
Simply put, they're the bad guys.
They're the bad
Less
guys.
simply put,
In this game of cat and mouse, we thought we were the cat.
but you're the mouse.
We're the mouse. They're the trap.
The trap. Their accent. Technically, we can call puzzle complete because we solved the Acts of the Union puzzle. Boyfriend thinks it's very attractive, so I guess it's a good thing. I think that's all I can check off for right now. Okay.
Why are you my contact?
In order to do my job, I have to have top information clearance. But I'm not an agent per se. Civilian liaison work often falls to me. If you're asking what that means, you may not like the answer.
May not?
Absolutely won't. You're not considered a player. You're
Oh.
considered an asset.
Why
You're
does
more
he
or
look
less
so
on your own.
menacing
You get
sometimes?
to chat with me, and that's it.
Are you the one who sent me the message to come to Scotland?
No.
Do you know who did?
Nope.
Do you know why?
Yes, in fact I do.
Oh.
Someone thinks you have special insight into
Yeah,
the
this guy
secrets
also
that were
gives
lost
me
with
the
Kate
ick.
Drew.
I don't.
I don't know
Perhaps
why.
you do. How about you get caught up
I
on
also
the
feel like
basics
his
first
ears
before
are
making
like
up your mind?
abnormally large. Larger than normal ears. Like some of his ears that I've just been really focused on. Does bro looks like he hasn't left that room in years? Yes. Yeah. He looks kind of also like a ghost, like he's never seen the sunlight. But here's the thing that kills me is that all of these people also absolutely could be Revenant and could just say that they're Cathedral. Like, that's the part that kills me about this entire game. Is it's like, everyone could not be who they say they are. They could be somebody else.
Do you know who Kate Drew was?
Aye, we all do. I know she's your mom. You can call her that.
So she really wasn't a reporter?
Somebody thinks Nancy has
She
special
was, and was
insight.
quite good. But she was also one of ours.
We'll call
A
thanks,
spy?
Captain Obvious.
Aye.
What or who was she spying on?
Figured you'd want to know. I gave you basic clearance on the archives. There is a station
Oh,
for you
okay.
on the wall.
Archives. Love archives. Okay.
Is Cathedral a part of MI5?
It is, and yet it is not.
I understand.
And
Do
yet you
we?
don't. I love duplicity. And yet,
You hate it.
there's my girl. I like your style.
But
No, I genuinely do.
What exactly do you do?
what
here?
exactly do you do here?
In the intelligence game, the dumb ones get manipulated, and the clever ones get buried.
And the particularly clever ones?
Well, they win, of course. But that's most likely not you. No offense, it's not me either.
Fair. Okay.
What do you mean by protect the status quo?
Society rides on a rail, like a trolley.
Like a
The
trolley.
rails are solid and modest and predictable.
Like a trolley.
Those are your desk types. They get married, they have some kids, buy a house they can't afford, and never again are they unpredictable, or interesting, or alive even.
Wow.
But the catenary line, the third rail,
What?
that's what drives the world
Sure.
forward. People that have a charge running through them.
I have three different ways I can win
move the
bingo with
world
only
forward.
two.
Or you try to destroy it. I make sure that won't happen.
Okay. This.
The creepy messages I'm getting on my phone. Who do you think is sending them?
He is
I've been trying
probably.
to track the source of the
Or
message.
Bridget is.
That's
She's
away the
creepy.
mysterious
Or maybe
stranger
Moira
who
is.
got
Anybody
lost,
could
I'll
be. This guy is sus as heck.
How did my mom stop that?
Your mother
Secret
is
tunnel.
orchestrating the attack. And of course he knew nothing and had nothing that could lead back to
I'll
Revenant.
call a secret tunnel for
All
that.
he could say was whatever he needed had a way of appearing. And the same person never visited him twice. No one knew what they were bringing him, or why.
My boyfriend wanted to
It
hear
was
that. He loves that
perfectly
song.
And alarmingly decentralized.
Okay, I have no idea what he
So
said.
what exactly
but I'm
does
hoping it
Revenant
doesn't matter a whole
want?
lot.
Back in the days of mud huts and the like, some years the harvests would be light. Sometimes, when that happened, two kings would meet and plan a war to thin their flocks.
Interesting.
Then no one would ever know of their failures. That is what Revenant wants. They don't want to take over the world. They want to keep it.
Okay.
Can you look into Alec Fell for me?
Aye.
Perfect.
Talk to you later.
See you around.
See you around. Alright, okay, so he's just like here.
I can't do that.
Ah. Yeah, we snoop in his drawers. Okay.
Cool spy gear. It's locked.
Oh. Just
It's
take it,
locked.
Nancy.
It's locked.
Lame. Okay, this must be our computer. But hang on, what's on the other side? Whoa. What's down here? Firewall controls?
Weird. It's like a gate of some kind.
What? Wait, what changed? I don't... Oh, the hell. This isn't what actual servers look like, right? Computer main. Yeah, Nancy just goes pick a blown object. Yeah. Oh, okay. Alright, so I know that these are all tartan colors, but I don't think servers normally have tartan plaid things on them. Let's say bagpipe codex. So that's one way to put that. What's this? Oh yeah.
Whoa. I better watch the temperatures.
What?
Stop messing with that!
Sorry. I'm guessing that alarm means something a little bad is happening?
What? You can't heat up a
Servers
server
are getting
room?
a bit hot. That alarm triggers when I need to cool them down. If they overheat, everything gets fried.
So you have to go back there and reset it every time the alarm goes off?
Aye.
How do I get into the glass storage case?
The storage
spy
locking
gear?
mechanism is half broken, and I can't get it to open unless it's all the way fixed.
If you get it
Axed.
back online, can I give it a try?
Knock yourself out.
What's with the insta walls in the server room?
Those are literal firewalls.
Oh.
They're a last
okay.
chance to save the servers if something goes awry. You know, in case of fire, make wall.
Okay.
I'll let you go.
I'll take your word for
See
it,
you around.
Alec. And you're like the only person here, and like that's fine. I guess the floor does say cathedral on it, so maybe they're not revenant, but still. Okay, so wait, what? Oh. Okay. Yeah, we're not very sneaky. Okay. So back here, it's just like... Hey! White Star Witcher, congrats on the bingo win! Yay!
Better not let you and catch me.
Okay, then leave.
Stop messing with that!
Better not let you and catch me.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Can't do that.
It's fine. Okay, so... Can I just hide here?
Stop messing with that!
Alright, I'm not entirely sure what it wants me to do, but I'll leave it at 79. I'm sure that's fine. It's gotta something. It's gotta be something. Does that does get that does yeah, we're caught snooping. We absolutely were caught snooping. As you grow, you gotta learn how to fight back. Yeah, there's no way we can't take that man on. Absolutely. Man hasn't seen the daylight in like years. We can absolutely take him. He is not in here working out or anything. Nancy, this is your personal portal into the Cathedral Archives. You can't really see all the information, and this should get you through to the basics. Touch to start. I'd love to. Why? Okay. Kate Drew. Catherine Austin? Is that like her maiden name? Deceased. Project Colony. Internal name, Harrier. Challenge code. 0110. I don't know what that means. Lark is Moira Chisholm, DD Cathedral. Condor, Carson Drew, civilian spouse. Kestrel, Nancy Drew, civilian daughter. Sure it is? I have no idea what that's in reference to. Special considerations, Lark. Lark is certified and requires no looking after. Harrier requested Condor be allowed restricted clearance but briefed only as necessary, and that Kestrel was granted no clearance and was not to be briefed. So she's like, I don't want my daughter to know anything. Okay. Sure. Joe Hardy! Joe Hardy's in here! Operative blank is known to this and other intelligence agencies. Trusted but not briefed. Extremely proficient tactician. Bess? Internal name, Magpie. Known associates, Kestrel, Swift, and Condor. None. No, Swift's cousin. Trusted confidant, lacks judgment, but displays above average intuition. Easily manipulated, but her candid nature makes her an unlikely target for any individuals attempting to influence Kestrel. Ads. Oh, that's exactly what servers look like. Okay, I didn't think so, but you never know. Ads, the enemy of the free peoples of tyrannic cardboard known as. Okay. Who's this? This is Frank? This is our boy Frank. Operative blank is known to this and other intelligence agencies. Trusted but not brief. Strong connection to Kestrel. That's very suggestive. George. Civilian. She's Swift. Known aliases. Oh, Georgia. Her name is Georgia? I didn't know that. I thought her name was just George. Known associates, Kestrel, Magpie, Condor, Robin. So Magpie is Bess. Kestrel is me. Condor is the dad. Daddy Drew. And who's Robin? Magpie's cousin, trusted confidant, shows strong mechanical and engineering abilities, and is watch listed by a number of civilian organizations following her innovative work at the Jovic Center for Advanced Mechanical Studies. I always thought her name was Georgina. Apparently, according to this game, it's just Georgia. Georgia fine. Where's my handsome boy? Oh, that's Moira. Status DD. I wonder what DD means. Does this mean like inactive, Project Wave Break, and Project Colony? So she was involved with more than just Colony. But I thought she came in when we came in. Oh, dishonorably discharged. DD. Got it. Details of discharge remain sealed. Records pertaining to her whereabouts are not to be requested or distributed. Okay. That's Frank. There he is. There's Ned. Okay, Ned is Robin. Ned Nickerson. Nedgar, Nedwin, Nedstifer, Nedley, Nedward, Neddard, him? Kestrel, Swift, Magpie, Condor, none. No, Kestrel's boyfriend of many years. Robin's loyalty and honesty make him an unlikely target for any individuals attempting to influence Kestrel. Okay. Alright, let's see what else we get, I guess. Colony operate. This is the worst. They named their daughter after his state. It's worse than coming up with a nonsensical name. As a person whose name is Paris, being named after a city, it's, yeah, you know, it happens to us. We can't do anything about it. Alright. Also, this is a poor way to organize files. Throwing that out there. The colony operation remains one of the more baffling foiled terrorist attacks in recent times. Details of the attack are so bizarre that many believe Cathedral is sitting on a large cache of information about the failed attack. To our dismay, this is not the case. All colony details have been released to the public and are as follows. High level. Biological attack intended to weaken a city, allowing an outside force to realign the governing power structure without the use of the military. Attack was biological in nature and intended to be non-lethal. The aim of the attack appears to be political in nature, though little is known beyond this point. Oh, wait, who got the, Pius? Yeah, your name is America, that right? It's like, yep, that's us. But congrats on your bingo win! My bingo card could be doing better. Social control interpretation of the attack remains a favorite theory of most analysts. It's believed that colony operation was a dry run for a larger program Revenant is rumored to be developing. Popular theory asserts Revenant is attempting to perfect a non-military method of regime change. One away. Mechanism. A specially developed viral element will be released into a dense urban population, resulting in an acute destabilization of the government and authoritative bodies. The attack relies upon a particularly precise formula in order to be effective. Just needs Sassy Nancy. I know, I need Sassy Nancy as well. That's the one I'm missing. The attack relies upon... Okay, virus must affect at least 40% of the population for a period of not less than 2 weeks. Onset must be immediate, symptoms severe, and the casualty count must remain low enough to avoid backlash within the population. The viral agent must also include an off switch to avoid any further unexpected complications. How do you do that with a viral agent? Like, wouldn't it, like, mutate or something? And to assure humanity will not develop running the formula uses in other instances. That's the other part of it. If they were to make a vaccination for it. Interesting. Okay. Kate's last days. Nothing is known about Kate's last days before the car crash. Following her return trip to Scotland, she quickly went off-grid to pursue a set of leads that remain undefined. It is believed that she was instrumental in running the colony operation offline. And then there's so many things where it's like, enter password, and I don't know what any of that is. Back. How do I, oh, there we go. Back. Nope, get back in there. Like, what is this? This is Revenant's logo. Operative, Nancy Drew. Status, civilian. Project NA, internal name Kestrel, and then my unknown associates. Considerations. Note extreme skill set crossover with Harrier. Autodidactic with uncanny interrogation abilities, and Harrier's knack for puzzling work and code breaking. Despite experience, Kestrel's not a professional. Do not expect full professional decision-making skills. Not combat ready. Note, update. American Intel has obtained a parcel addressed to Kestrel. Inspection indicates she may be believed to have access to sensitive information contained within her household. Note, update. Kyoto. Contact with source LM confirms suspicion that Kestrel may be manipulated by those who know her past. LM reports a fixation with a deceased member of the family, S. LM reports Kestrel is driven to solve the case of the mother's death. Her actions are uninvited. Psychology here is clear to anyone looking and is on the whole a worrisome development. Note, update. Further developments necessitate investigation. This document will no longer be updated. Family's hit and miss. Your name means courageous. Grandma is God is my like family names and stuff like that. As Uncle Grandma, those who dwell on the banks of the River Clyde. Interesting. Des, you're also one away. Oh, it's so hard. Hannah Gruit is Osprey. Has not been briefed, considered non-active. Oh, Hannah, we miss you. Alright, and we got this puzzle, which looks like the symbols in our case notes, whatever that means. Times 8, times 3, times 6, times 4, times 7? I don't know. We'll have to put that together at some point. Colony formula. Formula has been lost following the chaos of the colony event. Harrier was instructed to intercept the final formula if possible. It's not known if this formula was in fact preserved. Okay. So Kate's job was to intercept the final formula. So they said there were 3 parts, right? Somebody makes the formula. Then somebody bulk makes, or like somebody creates the formula. Somebody bulk produces it. And then there's like somebody has to spread it. So we think maybe it didn't get past, or no, I guess it got past the, like, somebody creates it. Somebody created a final formula, but maybe it never got to the bulk mass production step. Colony scientists. A number of scientists were conscripted by Revenant. Only 2 have not been properly debriefed following the event. One has since been found dead of seemingly natural causes. The other vanished without a trace shortly before Harrier's death. Okay, so some kind of scientist who went missing. All involved scientists were eligible for placement in secure relocation. If the remaining biologist involved in the creation of the formula is placed in relocation, he may currently be a target. Sure. Okay, that's Joe, Moira. What's this one? Oh, that's us. It's so hard when every time you click something, everything rearranges. Regarding non-standard hire practice, Kate Drew. Kate Drew first appeared on the Cathedral radar following a series of articles she wrote for the Glasgow Standard. Her ability to cut through the high volumes of information quickly became apparent as her career progressed. At this point, she was contacted by her agents. Okay, so that's kind of what we thought. She was a journalist, and they saw the work that she did, and they were like, hey, we need you to be with us. Kate was brought on board after only one step into what is generally a multi-step process when she was given a test subject specifically trained by Cathedral to interview. As far as the applicant is concerned, this interview is meant to test their ability to differentiate between stated fact, stated assumption, and stated disinformation. So, is it truth, doubt, or lie? Press X to doubt. Still say my grandma shouldn't have named my eldest uncle Clyde Jr. Should have chosen a different C name. You know. Better than the parents' bright idea to give. Yeah, you the same name as your elder half-brother. Oh my gosh, White Star. I had forgotten about that. I had forgotten that they gave you the same name. I had forgotten about that. That's still, like, such an odd thing. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Before the interview progressed beyond the control portion, Kate had discovered the hidden cameras, microphone, and true purpose of the interview. She was hired on the spot. Interesting. It's recommended that Kate eventually move into field work, though her primary position with Cathedral will be as an analyst. Kate's ability to see the patterns in large data sets paired with her intuition make her an ideal asset. Her unique interaction style may make her a wild card in the field, but more often than not, her blunt approach will give her direct access to difficult subjects. Carson Drew, Condor, legal expert formerly involved in the investigation of blank and blank, no longer working in activist cases, remains in domestic private practice. Interesting. That one's Hannah again. We wrote that one. Kate's last days. Okay. Again, I feel like we've looked at everything except for obviously what needs the password. So track down the passwords for locked entries in the archives. Get a color copy of her stuff. Check in with you and in person. We did that now. Oh, we don't have a did that yet? Boo. Okay. Believe me, I'm never letting them forgive that. You should have seen my boyfriend's face when I told him. His jaw dropped and he looked at me like he was screaming like, why? Yeah. Yeah. It's a bold move. Bold move, Cotton. Track down more information about... Okay, I mean...
Check.
Yeah, okay, we've done that. I was like, this feels like more information. Okay. So that's our archives. A really crappily organized thing.
It's locked. It's locked.
Okay, touch to unlock. System offline. Okay. So until he gets that back online, there's probably not a lot we can do with that.
Hello again.
What exactly was the colony operation?
The idea was simple.
I mean, I feel like we kind of
Manufacture
have
a
the gist of what it
disaster.
was.
In this case, it was the release of a virus designed not to kill, but to incapacitate, pushing the city into a state of disaster. That's stage 1.
What's stage 2?
As far as we understood, If the Glasgow cell carried out the first stage, Revenant would take over.
Okay, what would they do next?
They'd send in support, put the city back on its feet, and in the days that follow, seize all positions of authority under the guise of emergency action. Drive the stake in the ground, so to speak, and never give back what was taken. Colony was a bit tongue-in-cheek, operations name-wise. It wasn't about shifting a population, it was about shifting power. It was about obedience.
Okay.
So why is the colony operation starting again?
Still not sure. Here's the theory. Just like the good guys figured out Revenant existed, so did some bad guys. And maybe they thought, what if we follow the old script? Will they show up and play their part? Which is pretty cute if you think about it. Almost like
pretty
a
cute.
seance to conjure a ghost.
Yeah, I can't wait to mess with my family. That everything a family member calls out our name, we both turn in unison and say, yes. Okay.
I still don't understand why Revenant
What do
would want
you
to
not
carry out an
get
attack like
about this,
this.
Nancy? They want
They
power.
don't care.
That does not make sense.
They don't. They are playing the long game.
What long game?
To put
I
all
would
of their members
kill
in
to
places
find
of
out.
power. That doesn't seem like that's that hard to
It
understand.
seems like Revenant was obsessed with getting the formula correct. Why?
The formula is important. Too deadly. Obviously a problem. Revenant will not show up unless you hit the sweet spot. They're interested in using this as a test run, not in racking up civilian casualties.
Okay, you can at least turn
Too
around when you
easy
talk
to
to
fight
me.
off.
Why are you looking
then
on
it's
your
just
computer?
cold. You need to knock 3/4 of the city under a pile of blankets. Then you're home free.
What about children, the elderly, people who are already sick?
Nancy, we already know about that. They die.
No, I don't want to think about that. Back to the formula. If the operation is running again, there is most likely a lab working on an approximation of the virus. Getting everything in place for when the proper formula is available.
Okay,
Once
so
it
now
is,
they're trying
how
to
long would it
rebuild
take
the
to be
virus
unleashed?
again. The final
Depends on a
formula
lot
has
of
gotten
factors.
lost.
Quicker than anyone would like. If anyone can find the original scientists
The original
or
formula.
the original formula,
Okay.
it's a matter of time.
If they find both?
They'll have it ready almost instantaneously.
Is it true that Revenant only allows others to act for them?
That's so weird. I
Let's
don't know where
hope
she
so.
got that, but
If not, then we're terrible at our jobs. The truth is, we think they're us.
yeah.
Imagine what you could do with these resources.
And I
if
want to
your
get shirts that
brain was
maximize the
skewed.
effect that read one heart, one soul, one mind, one name.
What does Revenant want?
The crazy thing is, what they want makes sense. Do not tell anyone I said that.
Not a popular opinion, I'm guessing.
That one rarely gets asked to the dance. What they want is to rewrite the rules of the world.
What do you mean?
Imagine if you got to rewrite the rules of society.
Yeah.
Who gets what, who leads, who follows. I bet you'd make a lot of changes.
Right.
But as the lesson of every sci-fi movie where robots become self-aware states, in our flaws lie our perfections.
Okay.
See you around.
See you around.
I don't feel like oh, he's evil. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like he's like numero uno on my list of suspects. Alright. Yeah, he's like way up there with people. Eerie to
Time for a new test. Put the lines on the trash compactor at the
Oh, okay.
station,
Yeah.
and you will be rewarded.
Okay, great. Why am I doing
Where were you? I
what?
wasn't sure if you had a party or if you got murdered.
What do you mean?
Either way, it would have been
Ma'am,
nice
I
to
don't
be
even
invited.
know you.
I went to spend a little time at a cabin.
I don't
Who
know
just
you,
goes to a
Bridget.
cabin by themselves? Shut up! Did you bring Alec?
What?
You know
How do you
Alec?
know about Alec?
I know he's not into me, but now I see why.
This girl.
Alec did not come with me. And
How do you know about
him anyway?
How do you know about
I'm not
me?
here to judge.
Who are you?
There's nothing
How
to
are you
judge.
in on this?
Let me check the docket. May I refer you to the case of Tree versus Nancy and Alec?
What?
Tree alleges Kiss.
Ugh, enough.
Oh, fine, I believe you. I'm just jealous. ING.
Have you ever heard of Revenant?
Are you a spy or something?
Oh, can it
No,
carrot top?
just
Yeah.
something I overheard.
Bridget. Her name is
Oh,
Bridget.
yeah. I guess a spy wouldn't just ask a stranger that. Well, not a good spy. Revenant's supposed to be this terrorist organization.
How does she know
But they
that?
tapped out 10 years ago.
Or
Now it's just
is
the
that
psychos
public
that
knowledge?
talk about him. Keeps their psychotic minds busy.
Why
which
is she
either
stalking
very
us?
good
I don't know.
or
This
very
woman
bad.
concerns me. Like, she has to be
Alrighty
clearly in on
Goodbye.
it, otherwise why would she be in the game? I don't know. But you know what I need? Some haggis. And probably a Kranaken.
Oh, that's really good.
And maybe some neeps and tatties.
Yum.
And a buttery.
Oh, that's really good.
Okay, that's snacks. Snackies. Snacks. Oh, wait. Well, I don't really need money. Okay, let's go cut the wires on the whatever. Wait, 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 wait. I promised Fairy Orb I would get them this person with wings. This is for you, Fairy Orb, from whenever you're watching the VOD because you're busy hanging out with your friends, family, or whatever, family, friends in Colorado, and their really cool house. This is for you. Okay. I promised that I would do that, so I did. Alright, yeah, okay. Shears.
Done.
Done.
I guess now I just wait.
Sure, did it.
Listen,
The scientist is in hiding. The storehouse has been secured. The chemical agent is no longer a threat.
Okay.
I know you're recording this. I know you can pass this to my family. They need to know why I left. You have to make sure they find out.
See, it's like
What message?
that message. That message? Love you, Fairy Orb. We miss you. This is so weird. They're psychotic minds. Bridget Hunt, you're the one with the psychotic minds stalking us. Yeah. Yeah, it's really, like, weird and creepy. Okay, so, like, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Yeah, what if someone really is using me? Nancy just gets, like, weird calls, and then we just do whatever they say. Nancy, someone is obviously using you. It's not... Normal people don't do that. My codename is Kestrel. Cool. If this operation is so big, why are there so few people involved? Good observation. If I'm confused, I should check back in at the archives. Okay, that's like a good reminder. Server room has physical firewalls locking off sections of the server room. I'm a fan of dramatic buttons. Okay.
Thank you for finding my suitcase.
I hope you don't mind. I took a peek inside
Oh,
to
did
confirm
you?
it was yours.
Did you also take all
I
of my
gotta
mom's
say, if you're
information?
so attached to your mom's jeans, why did you take them on an international flight?
Those are mine.
Oh,
Are you saying I have
Right.
mom jeans?
you look nice today, he said with a hopeful smile.
Let's just move on. There was a poem in my
Alec.
suitcase. It's missing.
What are you talking about?
Oh,
There
the
was
poem
nothing
was
like
in our
that in there?
suitcase. Okay.
Not that I saw.
Talk to you
Talk
later.
to you later.
See you around.
So he denies. He says, yes, I went through your luggage to quote unquote make sure it was yours, but no, I didn't find any of your important stuff in there. Where's a call to Bess or George when you need him? I know that's true. Let's give him a call anyway. Let's check in with our BFF. BFF. Physical
everything okay over
firewalls. Did you see them? It's like literal physical doors, like fire doors that go up.
I need to know everything you can find about Revenant.
Hey,
I don't know.
Des!
It's a terrorist
Congrats
organization.
on your
At least
bingo. Oh, I
think it
have
is.
bingo too.
Do you still have access to the database at the
Bingo.
paper?
Yeah, but there are still clearance issues. Wouldn't most of this stuff be classified?
Ah, waiting for
Can't
that
let a little
call.
thing like that slow us down. And Ned,
Yeah?
I'm running in the dark here. Give me everything.
Give me
Gossip,
everything you got.
rumors.
Really?
Really. Sometimes with organizations like this, a lot of details hide in plain sight.
Got it.
2,000 years.
We eventually got there.
I met my cathedral contact.
What exactly
I love
is
how we're
cathedral?
also just telling
It's a
Ned all
local
this
intelligence agency.
Like the... Actually, I don't know how to finish that.
stuff.
Like a field office of the FBI. They're watching over Glasgow.
So what's this contact like?
can't tell. He's
He's
not really
creepy.
giving much away.
His ears are large. His
Professional
shirt
habit,
is
I
weird.
imagine.
And he looks like he's
True.
never been outside
So
in
do you
his
think
life.
you can trust him?
No, but that's the standard answer these days.
You can always trust a Ned.
That's true.
That's exactly what an imposter would say.
Nancy.
Busted.
I need you to get the original copy of the Jabberwocky poem.
Original meaning...
The color version my mom had. I need you to scan it and send it here.
Shouldn't you ask your dad?
He'll say no.
So?
Ned, I need you to break into my house and
So
get
I thought the
that
poem was
home.
in her suitcase.
Don't
Now
bet
the
that George
poem
has
is at
keys.
home, or did she have
They
a
do,
copy
but
in her
they're
suitcase?
out of town.
All right.
I'm sorry, Ned.
No need to apologize. You've certainly made my life weirder, but you also made it much better. All you ask in return is a little burglary now and again. It's a fair trade.
Technically, it doesn't count because you have permission.
I
Breaking
don't
the
think
law.
the Nancy said it's cool approach will be all that effective in a court of law. Hey, if
Already
your
hit your
dad
bingo now. You're
catches
trying to
me,
help
do you
people.
think he'll still be my lawyer?
The cabin is some sort of
I know, I'm
weird
trying to
high-tech
like do some stuff to
something or
check
other.
off.
Not gonna lie, that is awesome. But why?
Working on it. See you around.
Bye.
Find it. Okay, so Ned's gonna look up more information about Revenant or Cathedral or something. Let's call Angry Daddy Drew.
You've reached the personal line of
Okay.
Carson Drew. Please direct all business matters to the firm switchboard.
Alright. Okay. Cool. So, I guess our next step is to go to Loch Lomond and follow... That's Gift Knock. I don't remember what was at Gift Knock, if anything. Let's go to Loch Lomond. The train sounds are killing me. Toot toot! Well, I also think it's my ringtone. I think I made my ringtone the train. So it's not just trains in the train station. When it's every time I call somebody, we do train noises. Did get a second row filled, though. Oh, nice. I know I'm like one away from having like 2 more bingos. It's so hard to tell if, like, has Nancy been sassy yet? Yes, kind of. I guess. I was going here. Here. Okay. Alright, let's solve this one. I want to solve this one. That's not what I needed. Bagpipe Codex. Blueberry. Mom's systems. Here we go. Okay. No letter or number appears more than once. C is below A and above H in the same column. Okay, C is below A and above H. So that's H, wait, C. It's below A, so A and then C, and it's above H. So there's an A, a C, and an H in the same column somewhere. The 5th row contains only even numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4. In decreasing value from left to right. So as in left is the highest and then decreases to the right. Unless Nancy gets sassy soon, I know. It's so hard. I can't tell if she's really been sassy or not. That's like a difficult one to judge. All 3 columns contain 3 consecutive numbers in some order. So it's like a 1, 2, 3, a 4, 5, 6, a 7, 8, 9. That's pretty much how that has to be. All 3 columns. All 3 columns contain 3 consecutive numbers. Oops. All 3 columns contain consecutive orders. So it would be like 1, 2, 3, and then this one's 4. Wait, in some order. Okay. So it could be like 2, 6, 5, and then this one could be, wait, it would have to be the other way though. Right? And then a 2 and a 3. Right? Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has only even numbers decreasing from left to right. Right, 5th row contains only even numbers decreasing in value from left to right. And then all 3 columns contain 3 consecutive numbers in some order. Okay. Don't think so. Trust me, my family's masters in the art of sass. E is above D and immediately next to J. So here we have like ACH in some column. We just don't know what column it goes in. E is above D and immediately next to J. In one column, B is immediately below J and above 4. So in one of the columns, B is immediately below J and above 4. So 4 would have to be the top number on that. So that feels like it fits well. In one column, B is immediately below J and above 4, which is immediately above 6. Okay, we're rocking that. 3 is next to 4 and below G. 3 is next to 4. Oh, 3 is next to 4 and below G. 3 is next to 4 and below G, which is below D. 7 is to the left of 1. Sure. 7's to the left of 1. What? Goodness gracious, Lindsay. Alright, A, B, C, D, E. Okay, hang on. The letter or number appears more than once. C is below A. C is below A and above H in the same column. Great. The 5th row contains only even numbers in decreasing value from left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in decreasing values from left to right. Okay. All 3 columns contain 3 consecutive numbers in some order, so 7, 8, 9, a 4, 5, 6, and a 1, 2, 3. E is above D and immediately next to J. E is above D and immediately next to J. E is above D. That's okay. In one column, B is immediately below J and above 4. B is immediately below J and above 4, which is directly above the number 6. Great. Okay. So B below J. So... But E is above D and immediately next to J. But 3 is next to 4 and below D. Below G, which is below D. It doesn't say it's immediately below G. It just says it's below G, or below D. 3 is next to 4, and below G, which is below D. Again, don't know if that's immediately below or just somewhat below. Because if E is above D, and is immediately next to J... J has to be in the middle, which means E has to be in the middle. But E is above D. Wait. Pause. In one column, B is immediately below J and above 4. Okay, so that it doesn't have to be in the middle. So it says, oh goodness, it's hard to read this properly. In one column, B is immediately below J. So it's like J, B. And it just says above 4. It doesn't say immediately above. So it could be that this is J. This is B. And then E is above D. E is above D and immediately next to G. 3 is next to 4 and below G, which is below D. Oh, wait, who followed? Sizzling Siren! I was like, wait, that was a very low welcome to the crew. Welcome in! We're playing some Nancy Drew.
Ha!
Hey! We did it! What's inside? Agent 379237. Glad to see another Nancy Drew streamer. Oh my goodness. Yes, it's Tuesday Drew's Day. There are so many of us. Are you part of the Clue crew?
Bug.
Oh!
Can't pass this up.
This is the silliest, best thing I have ever seen. Did Sweet Victory not go? No! My Sweet Victory! What? Oh no, but I really want that. Sound alerts? Why do you sometimes decide when you don't feel like working? It's ridiculous. Do I have to like log in every single time? Is that what's wrong? I sometimes don't love sound alerts. Where's my Sweet Victory? Can I play it? Sound alerts. Why don't you work? I swear, I don't understand. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't know. Hang on. Test. No. I don't understand why it wants to work and why it doesn't. Ridiculous. Anyway, welcome. Not a streamer, but watch another streamer who plays Nancy Drew. There are so many of us. If you like Nancy Drew, there are plenty of streamers out there, so welcome. You shouldn't have to log in every time, but sometimes it disconnects you. Oh, okay. There are literally so many. It's like, I was like, so Mitri, old Sea Hag 4, is another person who's playing. Right now they're playing Blueprints, but they were playing Nancy Drew earlier. Utterly Rude is playing. Like, there's so many people. How do I, is it, oh, I can't remember. Did I do it? Yeah, there's old Sea Hag. Utterly Rude. There, oh, that's there we go. Yes, there's some other people. If you want more streamers, also Medio plays Nancy Drew. Celeb plays Nancy Drew. There's so many Nancy Drew streamers out there. Like, literally so many people. There's a handful, but if you want to watch more Nancy Drew, there's a whole group of us. So, welcome. Yeah, like, I can't even, like, I'm trying to think, like, oh, Pius is here. Pius, like, I'm trying to, like, that's I'm like, there's so many. Right? Pius is, there you go, Warnings at Waverly Academy. Like, I'm trying to think of all the people who play Nancy Drew. Like, there's so many. I only saw Utterly Rude and Sea Hag because they're, like, on right now. All wonderful people. Like, all good people. There's so many of us. Who else plays? Because I can't remember if, like, Kelsey Hotchkels plays. I can't remember who streams and who's just, like, in the fandom. But there's so many people. There's so many people. I'm sure I've forgotten, like, a bunch. But, okay, yeah, Catherine's Clue. I don't think I follow Catherine's Clue Corner. Yeah. Everybody you get a shout out. You get a shout out. Everybody gets a shout out. There's so many people, though. So, Sizzle and Siren, you came to the right place. Because there are so many of us. Stay tuned for Mystery. Miss Lemon, right? Miss Lemon plays Nancy Drew sometimes. I just know Miss Lemon because they have the PNG cat that's really cute. Who's the Sleepy Green Knight? Is that who they are? Yeah, Sleepy Green Knight is another one. Like, Sleepy Green Knight's another one. They stream Nancy and Drew. Oh, Andrew and Ratchet. Hang on. And Yeah, there you J-Cat. Oh, I can't spell Andrew's name and I don't know how to spell the word ratchet. And ratchet. Dylan. Yeah, what's Dylan's? Just Dylan next door. There's so many people. Dylan does. Who else plays? Does Risque? Risque plays, right? I think. You think Risque plays Nancy? Yeah, there's some Nancy Drew. Ms. Lemon. There's Dylan next door with 3 O's. Okay, sorry, I got that right. Wrong. Door. Thank you. There you go. Nancy Drew, the Shattered Medallion. Loose Goose, right? Loose plays. Loose Goose, plays. Emart, right? Emart plays. E-Mullen streams. There's so many people in this group. Like, it just insane. So there you go. Sizzling Siren. There's a handful of people. Just a small handful of all the Nancy Drew streamers who exist out there. We're a big group. So many people play Nancy Drew. So if you are at all interested, and a lot of people do play on Tuesday nights, I feel like, but people are playing all throughout the week sometimes. There are so many, and like, all of those people are amazing people to watch play. Gooba and Jetpack, I don't think I follow Gooba and Jetpack. I don't know if I know their official name. Yeah. There's like so many people who play that I don't follow that I'm like, oh yeah, I know they play sometimes, and then I'm like, but there's so many people. There's so many like amazing Nancy Drew people in the Clue crew who'll be out here playing the games, enjoying the games with us. So, like, big shout out to the amazing Nancy Drew gaming community. So, there's a handful for you to get you started. And through there, you can probably find, like, 5 million more Nancy players. But there's a bunch of us. So, welcome. What did we find?
Sincerely dead. I need to find a clue.
Then we found, like, a literal bug. A diary. We'll have to... I don't know. Well, let's go ahead and read it now. I was like, we'll have to read that next time, but I'm having so much fun. Okay, just a little bit longer. Dear Fake Diary. Perhaps I'd be well served by a muffin and coffee. Tea is a fool's game. Hey, Moira, stop reading my fake diary. You should feel fake shame. Next time you're up here, though, will you mind stocking up on the snacks? I just spent the last day subsisting on bits of those sad cookies they give you on the plane. Made me a sad researcher. Sad and hungry. I am bored. No one is doing anything. Solo bagpipe jam. You missed it. What is this? Oh, earworm. Guy on the radio just said earworm. Earworm is a terrible expression. Makes me shudder. There needs to be a new term for a song that gets stuck in your head. Nope, can't think of one. Bagpipes? So weird. It's the longest wiretap I've ever wiretapped. Maybe I'll learn a new skill. Question. Are there cameras here? Because I have busted some moves. Moves have been busted in a really fundamental way for the last hour, and I just realized that we taped everything. Oh well, if it gets out, maybe I'll be famous for inventing the pop and chomp. It's a new style of eat dancing that I've been perfecting. It's not as good as the waffle shuffle, but it's close. Man, a watch sleeper cell never boils. There's good. Okay. Oh, there's my Discord. Yeah, there's all sorts of people. Let's see. I wrote a poem for you. It's freeform. Peep this, fool. Moira, you are dumb. And I hate you. And through the days, my thoughts linger on how much you smell. Just kidding. You're great and brilliant, and I can barely see the stink lines when you walk in the door. Dang, Kate. Ha. Nice, Kate. Oh, okay. The blue must be... What's her face? The blue must be Moira, the black must be Kate, and they're both writing in this, like, journal. Nice, Kate, you're a poet. I was inspired to compose my own opus for you. P.S. Arty spacing in free verse means you're a hack. Here is but spring, the angles of frost retreat from the window. Long stretched and suspended, Kate is a big fat idiot. Hey, who are you on the phone with? I'm writing this so slowly so you think I'm telling you who I am talking to, but really I'm just enjoying making you wait. I'm not going to tell you because it's none of your business. Dear Moira, I bet you're wondering why that window is broken. In fact, I repaired it, by the way. So what happened? I broke up with a telescope. Cloud moved and I got excited. Saw Jupiter. Have you ever seen Jupiter? Didn't think so. Kate, settle in. Your security detail is keyed in. Your data is ready. We need you to go over every irregularity you can find in the Royal Institute of Health staffing. We're working on comparing the heat maps over the last few days. If the agent is truly in production, we'll see it. Nancy, I know you're upset with me for leaving and you should be. I shouldn't have come here. I see that now. And then I'm missing half a page. Oh no. Hey Kate, I know you're gone. Wish you could see the water here. It's summer. The sun is slanty. There's wind. I was kicked out, by the way. I don't know if I should run. Should I run? Would you prefer I just wait? I'd do what you want if you only said what that was. It's fall again. I'm not dead. I guess they knew the weight of my own thoughts. It's winter. It doesn't matter that it's winter, does it? This is so weird. And that's Agent 379237. So that only...
The disc is missing. I'll need to find it first.
Okay, so this is like a cipher. Oh, that's what I need to decode all the stuff is the cipher. Great, got it. Okay, so there's this box, which is us, or our mom. And then... Okay, and then we'll need to cipher out some stuff. Okay, alright. I feel like that's a good place to leave. I thought that was a person. I, for some reason, thought there was suddenly a person sitting in the chair and that they were wearing a flannel coat. Holy cow. That scared the crap out of me. Alright. I don't know if there's anything else we can really check off. I don't know if we've really gotten a threatening note, but we've gotten lots of threatening calls. Nancy is trapped, knocked out, disguised. I think that's all I can do for now on the bingo. Alright, y'all, let's see. What are we gonna do? What if someone's really using me? Okay. Tasks. Locate the missing wheel, crack the code of the cipher wheel. So it's nice to know that I at least can't solve that cipher until I find that. Track down the passwords for the locked entries in the archives.
Still have to do that.
And get a color copy of Mom's Jabberwocky and break her code.
Haven't done that.
So I'm still trying to get that from Ned, I believe. I called Ned and I was like, hey, can you go to the house and get that for me? I also need to charge the MP3 player somehow. I said I needed like a cord or something for that. I wonder if there's something in Nancy's like hotel room maybe? I'm not sure. I've got a bug that I can put somewhere. I can get up into Cathedral. For some reason they exist on the top floor of a hotel. Not sure why. Mom's case notes. Times 83647. I wonder what that must relate to whatever this is, I feel like. And then we kind of used this already to do the Acts of Union. We're still gonna have to play a bagpipe at some point. Fireplace Observant, we did that, and then we have all this code stuff here. So this might be important. We used this fireplace code. And then we did that. Right, I have clips for something. The Tartans book. Yeah, I don't know what I need to know about the Tartans. I saw them all in the server room, but I don't understand why necessarily that's important. I've got a screwdriver, got souvenirs. Everybody's got their stuff. I think this Unicorn Crossing was for Dez, if I remember correctly. Everybody's got their souvenirs. Anybody else wants something, let me know. Alright. Colony formula, revenant. Okay, so we've got that information. We have 130 or 85 coins. We still got some train passes, so we're good, but we should probably grab some more when we get back. Alright, I think that'll... I'm at least gonna go back here. Maybe. Temporarily closed for repairs, huh? Also, where is Alec? Where's Dez's man? Occupied? Interesting that he's gone now. Okay. Oh, while I'm here, touchscreen to begin. Give me another 10. There we go. So now we have 13. Although I thought A round trip would be 2 tickets. Maybe not. Okay, so we'll leave it here. And next time we'll see if we can charge that MP3 player. Or, I don't know, maybe go up and... Maybe make some more cookies. Wait, one quick cookie for the road, you guys. Quick cookie for the road. Maybe 5 quick cookies for the road. Serve it.
All right.
Oh, same one. Dude, this is easily the best minigame a Nancy Drew game has ever had.
Need to work on my cookie spotting skills.
Oh, dang. Did I get that one right? Okay, that's okay. Oh, I love this game so much. And then cut it. Serve it.
Got it.
Yellow, sprinkles, white. Dude, I could do this forever. Ooh, this one's cool. Orange, green, sprinkles, top cookie, yellow, red sprinkles, cut it, serve it.
It's a masterpiece.
Yellow, white, blue, cookie, red, sprinkles, cut it,
Not
serve
bad,
it.
if I do say so myself.
No sassy Nancy. Just for you guys. Nancy is technically, I think, always sassy. Just for y'all. This, and then a teddy bear, and then sprinkles. Serve
Not
it.
bad, if I do say so myself.
Yellow. Cookie. Cut it. Blue. Icing.
Done.
Man, I could do this forever. I could make cookies forever. I don't understand these cookies, but I love these cookies. I want 15 of these cookies. I want to eat them right now. What's up there? Red, blue, cookie. Cut it. This. We got. Oh, there you go. I didn't realize that was the one you needed. I thought you'd gotten bingo. I'll call it just for you, my love. We're married. I can do that. It's my stream. I can do whatever I want. If you, I'll make it so my husband wins bingo. Serve. Nancy's always sassy. The problem is this orange under here? And then there's like red. This one's hard to see. This, and then if I cut it, and then I blue, and then I swirly. That looks pretty good.
It's a masterpiece.
Okay, purple. Blue. I need to... Man. I'm not doing anything. I'm just enjoying this game so much. This is so fun. Cookie. Blue. Ah! Reset. Oh. This. Cookie. Cut it. Blue. White. Serve it.
Alright.
Oh, okay. Orange. Blue. Nope. Put those down. And then cut it. Then red. Then serve it. Okay. Alright. I need to stop. No, don't make another. I have like 300 coins. Wait. Anybody want to eat snackies before we go? Give me a tablet. Yes.
That's alright.
What? Wow. Tablets.
That's alright. That's alright.
Nancy.
Wow.
Oh.
So good.
Got scotch pie.
Wow. So good.
She really does not like the jammy sandwiches. Black bun.
That's alright.
What about haggis? Haggis is the best. Mmm. Kippers. Some smokies.
Yum.
Coal cannon.
That's alright.
Stovies.
That's alright.
Wow, Nancy.
That's alright.
Okay, we'll have another Kranaken.
Wow. So good.
Alright, Nancy's stomach is about to explode with how much. Now she's sassy. Like, that's alright. That's alright. Girl, it's so... Oh, they have one of the little, like, thingies from the shop. Also, I want to know if, like, stuff's gonna come up. Delicious. Help wanted. Alright, I'm gonna end stream there. Let's see. Alright, everybody, thank you so much for joining. We're gonna figure out who's still streaming, who we can raid. Thank y'all for hanging out. I think Utterly Rude still seems like they're doing a thing. They don't necessarily look like they're ending right away. So we're gonna raid them before they can leave. and then they can figure out who to raid, and then I don't have to worry about it. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for joining. Welcome to anybody who's new. That's you, Sizzling Siren. But welcome. So, yeah, like I said, I stream on Tuesdays, Nancy Drew. Thursdays, we're doing LA Noire, and on Sunday, we'll be back on Blueprints. So, hopefully, I will see you all in a future stream, and I hope that you all have a great night, and I'll see you next time. All right, bye, everybody!